With a big round of applause for the two people here in front, the two smart people, Emma and Mary O'Leary. You can't beat that team young. Up here, look. Hey. Big round of applause, please. The district in Bangalore district first time. Well done. And here we have the Macroom Fire Service, County Council Fire Service, Pat McCarthy are driving the fire engine. Mary, are you? And in this van here we have John O'Driscoll, who's the station master here in Macroom for the fire service. They do very good work around the whole Lee Valley area, and we'd like to thank them for their service. That's Cork County Fire Service. Now next we have the vintage car section, and number one here is 1952 Royley RMA, and it's Bill and Jill Smith. The second car is a 1971 Austin 1300 GT Tiger O'Connell. The third car in is an Austin 830 Richard Manning. This is a Toyota Celiac, and it's Alexander Burke, 1978. And this is a 1963 Morris Oxford Estate, and it's driven by Alan Cummins. A 1963 Rover, 110 James Burke. This is a 1969 Triumph Vesta, Tony Flanagan. A 1973 Chrysler 180, Michael and Mary Brosnan. This is the Toyota again, and it's John A. Crowley, 1981. A VW vehicle, Dennis Bradley, 1954. It's a 1964 Ford Corsair, Paddy Morgan McSweeney. Number 1979 Toyota Corolla again, Nora Toomey. A 1978 Mercedes 280, and it's Sid McSweeney, is it? 17 is a 1987 Ford, Toyota, Tim Flanagan, and Austin A35 Hugh Creedon. 1984 Cortina again, PJ Keane, and the 1974 Cortina 1600E Harley Keane. The 1956 Wolsey, Paddy O'Riordan. The 1969 Morris Traveller, Dan Leonard. A 1979 Citroen 2CV, Sean Donoghue. 1947, Wolsey 8, Tiger Reardon. Aston Cambridge, Trevor Dean. 56 is a Ford Model B, Con Griffin. And 1979, Opel Cadet City, Murphy. And in 1966, Ford Declan Cochran. What have we here? Paddy Buckley Tractors and Machinery. And here we have North Kelleher with a new hedge cutting equipment. That's North Kelleher. This is Johnstown Vintage Club. That's a 1931 Model A, and it's been driven by John Casey. So a big round of applause there for the Buzzley Vintage Club for all the cars that are on in there today. Thank you very much indeed. Now we'd just like to tell you that we had a shop window competition running during the week, and the results are as follows. The first prize goes to Macroom Opticians, Fair Green Plaza. The second prize goes to Mary Farrell in the main street, and the third prize goes to Enchanted Flowers on the main street. And also highly recommended were Kitty O'Leary, Chapel Cross, and Peggy Buckley in the South Square. Now don't forget the fish in the sports complex after the parade, and magician here in the square. That's Tony Baloney after the parade as well. Now our next entry into the arena is this year we have 2 steam engines from Lordlands of Bandon. The first one is a miniature little engine, and Lordlands have been coming into the parade here for the last 20 years, and again we thank them. Fiona's in the back, and Ivor is driving, is it? Who's driving, is it? Oh, Jet is a smart is driving, is it? Fionn? Up for that. Isn't that a lovely little machine, isn't it? Now what have we here? Rural Transport 1915 and Rural Transport 2015. No change. No change. This time we have Eileen. Are you driving, Aaron? Eileen is driving. It's your first time driving, is it? And Chris was there as well. Well, Chris, to give it a blast there. Up for that. Hey, did this one get lost, huh? Is it Lark Cummins, is it? This is Andy Hans Tarbuck Adam over from Kilbarry with a fine new Scania truck. They're back around again this time because they're here this year celebrating their 20th visit to Macroom. So we asked them to come around again and give a lot of blast. Thanks very much, lads. Thanks. Give a big round of applause. This is their 20th time playing in the parade in Macroom. And we'll see them again in 2016, hopefully. The truck that went through there before it was Lee Hans Tarmac, and this year Lee Hans Tarmac have brought the newest addition to their fleet. This is a top range or series Scania pushing out 560 horsepower from its V8 engine. That's the Scania truck that went through, and it's belongs to Lee Hans Tarmac Adam, and it's pulling one of a kind of purpose-built, fully insulated Chieftain Tarmac Adam tipping trailer. No so. Now our next float into the parade, and it's I said our first time taking part in the parade here in Macroom, is Cooperative Mats. They're here in Macroom for over 60 years, and this year they have put in a very nice float with lambs and calves and all livestock. So we'd like to thank Sean O'Sullivan and his staff down there at the Cock Mats for entering the parade this year with this lovely float. And St. Patrick is after making an appearance. I know where he came out of. What pub are you inside? Big round of applause for St. Patrick himself. So I say we'd like to thank Cock Mats for making a big effort and putting in this float this year into the parade. I would like to thank all the staff down there and the manager and Sean O'Sullivan. And as you know, the Mat is a big boost to Macroom here, brings in a lot of business into the town, and again we'd like to thank them for putting in this float. Big round of applause there, please, for Cock Mats. And the boys are getting tired there, aren't they? They got to sleep. Come on, start sitting. This time we have Ballegree Pope Foundation, who are always great supporters here of the parade in Macroom. And here, hello. Lord Mayor of Ballinagree is here with us as well. And have the Cope Foundation annual walk is on Sunday, May the 3rd, 2015. What do you get the lambs, Patrick? What do you get the lambs? Ballinagree Cope annual walk Sunday, May the 3rd, 2015. No, whatever year. And we have ministers on tour. Now, Simon Coveney, he's in Italy, see? You got a bag into the car now? You're in Italy? Brazil? USA? Boston? What's that? Netherlands? Russia? London? Mexico? Ethiopia? Where's the last one? In India. So I say we've all the cabinet here in Macroom. Thank you very much, Ballinagree. All the ministers in town. Well done. And don't forget your annual walk on Sunday the 3rd of May. You're money in the house, are you? Huh? Answer the phone, let us ring and look. It might be India looking for you from New York or Washington, wherever it is. Here we have Martin O'Brien Engineering, and they specialise on gate automation. That's Martin O'Brien Engineering, specialising in gate automation. Now we have this is Casey's, the alpacas, and they're advertising their Daffodil Day, which is taking place on Friday the 27th of March in the Irish Cancer Society at Tiggy Lera's Bar in Belnamarov. And it's starting there at 9 a.m. in the morning and finishing at 11 p.m. in the evening. Note the time, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. and there'll be coffee, teas and cakes. There'll be a cake sale, bring and buy. So I'd love to see you go out there and join them. That's on Friday the 27th of March in Tiggy Lera Bar, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Laura, how are you doing? The alpacas. Well done again, and thanks. Thanks for coming down. Thanks for being in. Now we have the Macroom Boy Scouts. How are you doing, Barry? How are you? 28 Cockpit Helen of the Boy Scouts. And they do a tremendous amount of work here in Macroom. Give me a big round of applause, please. Right, lads, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. The three amigos are in town. Yoo-hoo! Right, lads, get rid of the guns. Get rid of the guns. The three amigos. And these are a part of... And with Mickey Mouse and all the characters, Miss Piggy, and these are all a part, these are all a part of the Prairie Gap Youth Theatre. The Brody Gap Youth Theatre Macroom, the Three Amigos, and the Disney characters. And there you have with them, you've Anne Dunn, the manager down there, the Brody Gap, and you've Alison O'Connell and Evelyn McSweeney involved there with the Brody Gap Youth Theatre. Would you give a big round of applause, please? A great effort. Yoo-hoo! Webby Buzz Lighter, Mickey Mouse, Dora, Bob the Builder, and Minnie Mouse. The Brody Gap Youth Theatre. Stuart, as you watch the man over, he's jumping over the railing, look. Hi. There's a horse gone wild over there. This was West Musgrave and Denny Club. West Musgrave and Denny Club were formed around 30 years ago, and they've been doing great work here in Macroom with the young lads and the young girls. Teach them the skills of athletics, and again we'd like to thank them for taking part in the parade this year. Here we come now, we have the O'Sullivan School of Dancing. Big round of applause please. There's a lot of dancers there down the fish after, and we'd like to just tell you now that Deirdre O'Sullivan taught the floor in Macroom how to dance. A big round of applause for the O'Sullivan School of Dancing. There we have Deirdre and our mother Rita, and they'll be down the complex after for a fish after the parade. Thanks again, your Sullivan School of Dancing, for all the work you're doing in promoting the Irish culture. Now we have Macroom GA Club coming in here with some of the trophies they won last year. And again, it's great to see all the young lads and girls taking part in Gaelic games here in Macroom. Thanks, lads, for looking after the... Thanks a million. That's Macroom GA Club. Now the next floating is Daffodil Cleaning. This company do domestic cleaning as well as all commercial cleaning, and they're based outside Daffodil and they do a lot of work around Macroom and the Lee Valley. That's Derek Murphy and Daffodil Cleaning. Well done. Give a big round of applause there, please, Daffodil Cleaning, for that effort. And St. Patrick here is up inside the tower crane. St. Patrick, there's a couple of weeds up on top of the tongue hard, they were dribbling up and take them off. Derek Murphy and Daffodil Cleaning. Went Derek. And our next group in are our own band here in Macroom. That's the St. Coleman's Boys School Brass Band. Today is under the stewardship of Mr. Collins. Big round of applause there, please, for our own St. Coleman's Boys Brass Band. Give a big round of applause there, please. Thanks, Gordon. Who's coming? Now, this is O'Neill Sport and Leisure. And behind that we have, where do I know, I must get the name of the dog. I know it is Benji or Rover or what's it? What's your name? Chloe. Watch this fella up. This fella's amazing. He's a part of the Munster rugby team. Hey. What's this? Up for that. Up for that. Come. Right, go down here now. Down the middle. Up. Where am I now? He's not finished starting. Where am I now? Here's the scrum. Hey! Don't bother shoot him. Don't shoot him. Paddy, get the 3 amigos there fast with you. Hey! Next float in is McGeegan Cottage, and it says around Macroom in 80 minutes. Around Macroom is a lovely float from McGeegan Cottage. Around Macroom in 80 minutes. We'd like to thank the principal down there, Patricia, and all the students there for taking part. It's a lovely float. Now so, we have Lake Oak Hurling Club coming into the arena next, and they also have a shooting gallery over here in front of O'Leary's Hardware, where you can try out your skills at hurling. Lake Oak Hurling Club was formed in January 2014, and it was formed to promote and development of hurling in the areas of Clondrud, Macroom, Ballymona and Killamatra and the neighbouring regions. It was formed to cater for players who would otherwise have to travel long distance for hurling. At present, the club has over 300 members, ranging from the ages of 6 years to adults. Lake Oak have been fortunate and having great support from the local business in sponsoring the various teams, and they hope the interest in hurling and the club will prosper and grow into the future. That's Lake Oak Hurling Club, representing clubs from Clondrud, Macroom, Ballymona and Killamatra. And well done to you, lads. And across, as I said, across the way you can test your skills with Fast and Furious Challenge, and it's over across the square here at O'Leary's Hardware. Well done, Lake Oak, and the best of luck to you in 2015. This time we have coming in is the Lee Valley Riding School. Lee Valley Equestrian Centre. Boo and Bobby. Abby, where? Okay. Right, Patrick, up you hop, up you go. That's the Lee Valley Equestrian Club. Give a big round of applause, please. Now our next band to come into the viewing arena are the Cullen Pipe Band under the jurisdiction of Conhulahan, and these were world champions in grade 4 2014. That's the Cullen Pipe Band. They've come from Killarney Parade here to Macroom, so there's great credit due to them to turn up here as well. The Cullen Pipe Band under Conhulahan. Big round of applause there, please, for the Cullen Pipe Band. This is Macroom Trout Anglers, who are celebrating 90 years in business. Macroom Trout Anglers. Trout Anglers Federation of Ireland, Cane Mead of Water. That's the Macroom Angling Club. Give them a big round of applause, please. The next float we made is there's Mount Massey Community Action Group, is it? They were formed in November 2014, and they're here with their float, Lord and Lady Massey, attending the float of Macroom. Big round of applause there for float of Macroom. There. Well done. Macedown Community Action Group. This is Jim Murray, where quality and style is affordable in furniture. Down below at Barrett's Place, Macroom. Well done, Jim. Jesus. Now, our next float coming into the arena is the Kilmurray Museum, who is celebrating their 50th anniversary. They were formed in 1965, and this 50 years 2015. And they always come in here with a fabulous float. And we now also like to inform you that they're very proud to announce the completion of their state-of-the-art building, the Museum and Community Centre in Kilmurray Village. And well done to everybody up there in Kilmurray for that fabulous new museum and community centre, and a big special word of thanks to Noel Howard, who was involved in promoting all it out there. This is a Burgward trooper carrier that we've got in front of us. And it was used by the German army for peacekeeping purposes. So that's Kilmurray Historical and Archaeological Society, and they said they have their museum built and opened in Kilmurray, and well done, they're very up there. Great stuff, lads. This is the Kilmurray Museum, yeah? Well done, Kilmurray. And I said to you, well done on your completion of the museum and the community centre up there. It's great credit duty. And the Kilmurray Museum and Cultural Centre, it's a new 80-seater community room in Kilmurray. It's open and Easter Sunday the 5th of April from 10:30 to 1 p.m. And they said, come along, have a cup of tea and view the new state-of-the-art museum. That's Kilmurray Museum, Easter Sunday the 5th of April from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yeah, and thanks again, Noel, for organising. Thank you very much. Noel Howard. Give a big round of applause, please. The Kilmurray people are very good. Anybody looking for fish fingers? Are there fish fingers around there? Clancy's fresh fish. Fish fingers from Clancy's Fresh Fish. And here now comes another fabulous float from De La Salle College, Macroom, and it's the Phoenix rising from the ashes. De La Salle College, Macroom, a fantastic float. Give me a big round of applause, please. That's lovely stuff. Very well done. And this time we have the final float coming in, and final act. They're a drumming group from Kinsale in County Cork. Kinsale Drumming Group. Thank you very much indeed. I'd like to thank our main sponsors of the parade here this evening, that is Cork County Council and the Blarney Macroom District Ministry. And I'd now like to ask Andrews Moynihan, who is the chairman of that authority, just to say a few words to us, please.
Gurmagad Pat. Tom Chulma Fisi Kimad Anagarad Mar Taiskum Google Alon Kerlura Lediana Vagingaler. As chairman of the Municipal Council, we're delighted to be associated with the parade and indeed the entire festival. I think we've been treated to such a range of performances and such a variety of talent and skills, not just here today at the parade, but throughout the entire festival, because the Enterprise Board have put together a very broad package, or a very broad festival. And festivals and parades like that don't just happen overnight. And it's all there's a great deal of thanks down to the committee, the volunteers, your own neighbours and friends who will be involved in it. And I think we need to acknowledge that and to thank Padraig and Pat and the wider Lee Valley Committee for putting those programme and parade in place. Gurmagav. There's two other groups that I want to particularly thank for today. You yourself, you could have gone to any parade anywhere around the country, into Cork, back to Killarney, wherever, but you didn't. You came here and you took part in your own local parade, put your best foot forward here amongst our own community and made our parade here in Macroom happen. And I think that's a tremendous vote of confidence in Macroom and keeping it local, and a great deal of thank you, Gurmagav, to yourselves, a Bullabas to yourselves for taking part. An grúpa dearnach a chahamid cuine veranov na hernig harlar, scapathe go forlahan food na crinne agus ag celúra lá le Padraig. Tá díreach an méid ceanna pártach is a hamidna a han sonov. The final group we want to acknowledge this evening are the Irish scattered right around the world, whether it's in Toronto or Melbourne or Sydney, and they're just as keen to celebrate St. Patrick's Day as all the rest of us, and to recognise them and that they're as much of a part of our celebration here today. Look, I'll try and finish up as quickly because there's plenty more celebration and party to go on, and Gurad Mila Mahagav Galer as Tach agus Páirteach Lacha.
Thanks, I'd also like to acknowledge here on the reviewing platform is Councillor Ted Lucy and Councillor Michael Creed, and also Deputy Michael Creed for being with us this evening. I'd like to thank the Superintendent and especially the Gardaí in Macroom for the help they gave us in organising this parade as regards traffic management and all that. And I'd also like to welcome the parish priest, Father Roberts. And would you say a few words, Father Roberts, please?
I'd just like to thank the Macroom Festival organising group for giving me such a privileged position up here today to see a wonderful parade, and compliment everybody that was so involved, all the groups and the schools and the sporting committees and the bands. It was a wonderful occasion, and I'd just like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy St. Patrick's Day, and may prayers be with you all. And again, I'd like to think of the people away from home. Please God that they'll have good people and a great occasion, and occasions like we have today to celebrate as well. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you all, and enjoy the rest of the festival. Thank you.
Thanks, Father Roberts. Again, just on behalf of the Lee Valley Enterprise Board, I'd like to sincerely again thank Cork County Council and the Blarney Macroom Municipal District for sponsoring this parade here today. And I'd also like to thank all the other businesses in Macroom who also supported us in a big way in putting on the parade. I'd like to thank the Gardaí, all our own stewards who were up here since 7 o'clock this morning, putting out barriers, and we'll be here later on this evening putting them back in. And I thank the stewards under the leadership of Paul Kingston. Only for them the parade would not be possible. And as I said, after the parade, there's a fish in the sports complex, and there'll be a magician here on the stage, Tony Baroni, for the kids. So we're not over it. I suppose we were blessed as well with today. And I'd also like to thank the 9 girls that took part in the Flower Macroom for making themselves, 8, sorry, for making themselves available and come along to the parade today. Again, girls, thank you very, very much indeed. Just finally, I'd like to thank those that are involved in the committee for organising the parade. It's a very small committee of 4 or 5 people, and our administrator, Joe Lovell, who's down there in the Enterprise Board office, for all the help she's given us in organising the parade as well. So here comes Tony Baloney. I'd just like to say, there's someone I forgot to say about the thanks. That's to Francis Crowley from Gay Girl Boutique down below on Castle Street, who had the honour of talking out the Flower Macroom. Is that correct? Gay Girl Boutique? Gay Girl?
Oh yes.
Yeah. That's Gay Girl, Francis Crowley, Gay Girl Boutique, who made it what the Flower Macroom was wearing today, that was got down her shop, and we thank her very, very much for sponsoring that. That's it. Slán leat. Agus roiad go pana.